Gator! Ah, he didn't die. Oh my god. Hey everybody, welcome back to Resident Evil 5. Why was I gonna say 4? So we're in the marshlands, which is one of my favorite stages, actually. I don't know why, it was just cool. I like the setting. I like that it wasn't overly just hordes running around in a town or village.
I met him again after the Raccoon City incident on Rockford Island.
And
since then we've been trying to track him down.
It's just kind of fun. Whatever.
Then a few years ago we got a tip from a
Leave a
reliable
like.
source.
Helps out a lot, and subscribe if you're new to keep up to date with everything. And anyway,
we gave him a visit, hoping he'd lead us to Wesker.
So it's not very. I can do it fast. It's not very long. Wesker. But I was thinking of combining these next two like marsh stages together, but I don't really want to cut anything. So unless I just speed run it, we'll see how it goes. This part's cool. We've also seen this because this is in. I've done the Lost in Nightmares on the channel there. Oh, Chris. Oh, Chris. There you are. Wesker's pretty awesome. I mean, even when it gets a little cheesy and crazy and campy like it is here, as compared to what like the original games, you know, like 1, 2, and 3 set out to do, with just you're a person fighting zombies and surviving. You can't deny that Wesker is like one of the coolest and all-time greatest villains of any franchise. And still to this day, in my opinion, of Resident Evil. There's been other fantastic antagonists. And some not-so-great ones, but they still served their purpose. And you didn't have any attachment, so you didn't care when you finally just... You were happy to get rid of him. Wesker was one where you're like, I hope he comes back. From Revelations 2 and some other stuff, there's evidence that he could very easily still be alive, whether it's the original him or a clone like Alex, his sister, was trying to do.
What about you? Why'd you join
Resident Evil 9.
My parents were involved in an accident caused by a pharmaceutical company.
Yes, anyway, so we're here. We watched that backstory because it's cool. Otherwise, I typically skip the scenes, right? Chapter 3-1, the marshlands. Marshlands are delicious on s'mores. Give me that. So we gotta collect the 4 slates. Pro tip. Ha! Okay. Oh, not the rocket. There's no body damage, but the rocket is an explosion and it will hurt everybody and kill them, especially on professional mode. Give me that bug. Every time, it's one of those stages and there's a few of them, every time you get an emblem and put it in the slot, which is that green glowy disc on my map up there, that counts as a checkpoint. So when you're playing on crazy hard difficulties, and if you're struggling, which you probably are, just go there every time you get an emblem, because then you don't have to... I think it obviously does give you checkpoints, but it just is like a reassurance of you don't have to do that segment again. Oh yeah, I can go faster, can't I? Yay! Ah! Chris, you're going to crash the boat! Me Chris, me cool! Oh god. I start playing other game, I have this major issue as I get older. Take that, Gator. Every time I play a different game and get used to that controls and then come back to one that I've been playing the crap out of like this, my brain's just gone. It totally forgets everything. And then it defaults to like Metal Gear Solid 5 controls. I'm like, that's great. That's why they're so nice, but I knew there's gonna be people here. But also, then I am like, I load up MGS5 and my brain defaults to every other control system on the planet. Oh god. Good work, brain. Ah! Got him. Second one. Oh yeah, and obviously I'm totally fine, which is why I'm not checkpointing every time. I'll take it, whatever. Put it in my stock. Not my broth that I'm making for a soup. I'm just talking about my stock of ammunition. Yes. Back down. Oops, I went the wrong way. It doesn't matter. It was just, could have done that faster. Gem! Yunk. Gator! Ah, he didn't die. Oh my god. I can't see my thingy. The reticule in this game is really, I say it every video, right? I got that fish. I didn't even try to shoot the fish, but I did. It's just, like, hard to see the little red dot, as well as, I think he's dead. Man, Sheva's nailing these fish! They didn't drop anything, though. But also, I've said this before, like, it's not straight. You just hit that and assume it's dead on center. So, you actually are on an angle. So when you're trying to, like, if I'm trying to hit that right here, see, I don't even see the red dot. It's just, I'm saying it's just weird. You're not actually aiming straight. You're aiming on, like, a 63% angle, and it's weird. Zoom! I don't want to crash. There's no damage from crash, it's just annoying and it slows you down. Oh, I can't get through that hole? That's why I aimed for that hole.
You'll capsize us.
Dumb. Whee! Oh. And I finally just got upgrades and Attack on Titan, if you've been following that. So I finally am back at the point where, for the most part, unless it's a super hardcore mission, I'm just one-shotting everything again. I'm flying. I've got used to the controls, and now I come back to this, and I'm playing Attack on Titan. There we go. See what I mean? So I'm looking at that in my brain. I hit that. I should be dead on. I'm not. Things are on weird angles. Yoink. Move. I don't need the treasures. I don't have to buy anything anymore in this entire game unless I want to start from scratch.
Give me a hand.
Working on a weapon, which I don't have a need to. Except for if I were to play with somebody and they wanted a specific gun or a specific gun fully maxed out, I could give it to them. Which, even so, I have so much money and treasure at this point. I could do that on the spot. And then really, the only thing I would end up buying is rounds for the grenade launcher, which I don't use. I saw something shiny. Or, first aid sprays, which I haven't had to yet on professional mode, which I only, yeah, I'm close to it, beating it. But it's like, that's gonna happen. And it's not bad at all. It's not a big deal that I have to buy them. I'm just saying, professional is ridiculous. If you've never tried it, I don't know how you do it without another person if you don't have infinite ammo. I don't even know how you do it with ammo. Infinite ammo. I mean, ooh. It's pretty ridiculous. And honestly, the stages are worse than boss fights. And the boss fights, whatever, they're kind of scripted, so it's no big deal. But the actual stages can be rough. Still, I'm getting S and A ranks, like, not a big deal. The issue, as I've been saying many times, is the scripted stages, where you're stuck in a vehicle and you're forced to do it with quick time events and machine gun turret. There's 2 stages specifically that are exactly that, and one where
Slow down.
it's a little...
It's hot enough to shoot as it
Yeah,
is.
I don't need you to shoot him. It's okay, Sheva. One where it's a little better. You do get out of your boat and you can move around. But the motorcycle one is fine. I completed it first try on professional. It's the boss fight against the giant, whatever he's called. The giant troll monster. It's literally a joke. If you look it up... Oh, I forgot one medal. If you look it up and people are like, oh, it's easy. No, it's not. 2 reasons why it's not easy. On paper, absolutely. It's not any different than the normal fight. It's very on easy mode. It's scripted and stupid. It's not fun, but on professional, if you mess up like more than once, especially due to him hitting you, you're screwed. And I didn't mean to turn this into me ranting about it again, because I think I did it last episode, but it's just the truth. And then also, I watched people do it with like claim no damage S rank professional mode solo. I'm like, okay, and I'm watching them. The Dynamite Boy, there's one video specifically, the Dynamite Boy that gets you all the time that you have to take out, didn't show up once. And also the QTE events, where you have to mash the button, was square for him every single time. Whereas mine, I can't predict what it's going to be, and it's either square or circle. It's always different. It's never the one I think it's going to be, and if you don't get it within like a split second, it doesn't work. So, I'm not claiming it's like modded or fake and it's actually on easy mode, although he never shows that it's actually on professional. And the fact that it is like the QTE never changes for him, the Dynamite guy never shows up, that seems fishy to me. Okay, it just started them right in front of me with no chance. So that, I don't know, I just don't like that stuff. It's like, this seems fishy, man. The only time I've had the QTE never change for me, or the Dynamite Boy rarely appear, was when I played it on easy. You know what I mean? So it's like, very weird. Yup! Now we get this. And obviously there are people who can do it. People have done it. If you can do it, great job. That's like one of the most amazing things. It's very impressive. I'm not trying to be perfect. I just want the trophy for the platinum. So whatever. But yeah, it just seems weird when you don't show that you actually set it to professional mode. Oh, okay. You know, I was gonna hit the guy behind me, but I thought she was gonna take care of the guy that was behind us. Shever. What are you? Nothing. So now we got all the medallions. We can go to the little village and finish her off. I also, you know what, just to finish my rant, sorry, but I was ranting about it a lot. I know I do it all the time. It's endearing. Also, I always say this when it comes to trophies. They are overall meaningless. It doesn't unlock anything in the game, or in this instance, like when you do beat professional, it doesn't unlock anything for you, gallery-wise, like costumes, nothing. So, thank you, Sheva, for being awesome. That's why I gave you an infinite magnum. There we go. And that's going to blow up. And now the gate's open. But the, freaking trophy, man. If you want a personal accomplishment of beating it on professional, especially with, like, S ranks and garbage like that, go for it. And, like, I would forego a costume or two or something if that's what it unlocked actually in the game. But for the general player who just wants to feel good and, like, they put in hours and energy of their life to basically 99% the game, but they can't just beat that one trophy because you have to do it on professional mode. It just makes it kind of like, really, guys? I don't get the platinum because of this BS reason. I put in 50 hours to your game. I spent $70 on it. And I can't get the platinum because it's just not worth the years off my lifespan of frustration, or because you programmed it bad. That's the worst for me, where it's like, all right, I'm not good at the game, it's just too much for me. I can accept that, but I hate when it's just, like I said, like a scripted fight that's just totally poorly planned. Oh, don't do that. Okay, we're clear. Anyway, that's the end of that. That's my time. Let's Let's finish this old mission, which is very easy. Yes. Easy peasy, as they might say. Don't need the treasures, don't need the ammo, don't need the items, I don't need anything. And like I said, if I needed health items, I simply... There you go. I simply can just, you know, buy them at this point. First aid sprays, they're infinite, they never go up in price, and it's all... it's a 100% heal for both of your characters. Screw collecting the herbs. That guy's probably fine. Wow, he totally disappeared. There isn't even a corpse. Neat. You, take that. Would you like another? I hear they're tasty. The Hydra's so cool. Sometimes these fancy, like, bonus guns in these games are not overall that great. I thought I saw somebody. They just aren't. But this game in particular, when you actually unlock the Hydra, the extra magnums, machine guns, all of them, they're very, very good. Especially maxed out stat-wise. So it's worth it. Open door, let my partner through. Kick the door. Hi.
Come on!
Come on! Come on! Is this where I'm going? Yes. Correct? No. It is not. I have gone the wrong way. I felt like going downstairs was wrong. Then again, you never know with this maze of a town. It's actually one of my favorite maps, too, for the mercenary mode. Treasure! Yas! Oh, you know, money. Always taking more money. Yes, blow them up, Sheva. That was a massive explosion, it sounded like. Although that is a strong magnum. And there we go. Ride it. And that's the end of that one. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's anything more. Nope. Okay, cool. Well, that will do it. A for accuracy, because I was just shooting rockets. Anyway, thanks for joining, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, and share, and all that stuff. I hope you're doing well, whatever time of day or night it is for you. And I will see you in the next Resident Evil 5. Stay tuned for more Attack on Titan 2. Bye-bye.